Imagine stepping into a timeless embrace, where soft sage greens whisper against creamy whites, crafting a grandma's sanctuary that feels like a warm hug from the past. Sunlight filters through lace curtains, dancing over vintage florals and worn wood, pulling you into 2020's coziest cottagecore trends, budget-friendly, heartfelt, and utterly dreamy. At Dreamy Decor, we transform ordinary spaces into personalized havens with easy DIY magic. Picture yourself sinking into plush armchairs by a glowing hearth, the air scented with lavender and aged books, every corner a vignette of nostalgia that soothes the soul. This sage cream world counters modern chaos, layering heirlooms and florals for sanctuary serenity that anyone can recreate, no matter the budget. Like, subscribe, and comment your dream room below to join our cozy community. Today, we unveil 2020's Grandma Sanctuary Sage Cottage Decor. Trends like thrifted treasures and effortless layers that spark joy and calm. Follow our room tours and hacks to build your own whimsical retreat, inspiring makeovers that feel cinematic and lived in. Hit that subscribe button, like for more, and share how Sage speaks to you in the comments. Drift into a world where sage green walls softly cradle creamy whites, their muted dance creating a serene canvas that feels like dawn over English meadows, gentle, restorative, and eternally chic. In 2020's Grandma Sanctuary trends, this palette grounds every vignette, from thrifted sideboards to floral throws, wrapping rooms in budget-friendly calm that invites lingering. Natural light caresses the hues, revealing hyper-realistic depth in every brushstroke, pulling you deeper into cottagecore reverie. Envision cream linens glowing against sage millwork, the subtle contrast evoking whispered secrets of grandmother's past, where each shade layers nostalgia without overwhelming the eye. This harmony balances whimsy and warmth, perfect for DIY painters seeking aspirational ease. Mix budget paints like October Mist Sage with soft oak creams for walls that transform ordinary spaces into cinematic sanctuaries. Textures bloom alive under sunlight, feeling plush and lived in. Layer in warm woods and dusty terracottas as accents, letting sage cream dominate 70% of your palette for that effortless, soul-soothing glow Dreamy Decor fans adore. Watch how these colors make heirlooms pop, crafting vignettes that feel like cherished memories reborn, affordable, trendy, and profoundly cozy. Step into shadowed antique shops where sage-tinted light reveals forgotten gems, distressed wood dressers with creamy patina, iron bed frames whispering family lore, each piece a portal to Grandma's enduring sanctuary. Feel the smooth, worn surfaces under fingertips, their hyper-realistic grains telling stories of generations, blending seamlessly into 2026 cottagecore vibes with budget thrifting magic. Wide vignettes unfold as these treasures anchor rooms in nostalgic depth, inviting you to hunt your own. Imagine hauling home a sage-painted sideboard, its drawers brimming with potential, transformed by a simple DIY sandpaper and cream wax into a vignette centerpiece that radiates cinematic warmth. The air hums with possibility as natural light dances over carved details and subtle distressing, evoking cozy evenings curled in heirloom armchairs. Dreamy decor style makes high-end vintage accessible, turning flea market finds into soulful statements. Pair a thrifted oak table with sage cushions for instant farmhouse charm, where every knot and curve feels alive, grounding floral layers in authentic, lived-in serenity. This hunt yields affordable anchors that elevate any space, crafting wide room tours of effortless elegance. Your sanctuary awaits discovery. Wander through sun-dappled corners where chintz florals cascade over sage walls, their delicate petals in cream and dusty pinks, weaving a tapestry of Grandma's wild garden dreams. Vibrant yet soft, alive with hyperrealistic detail that draws the eye into infinite depth. Feel the gentle rustle of layer botanicals, from wallpaper blooms to quilted throws, crafting 2026 Cottagecore vignettes that feel like whispered folklore, budget-friendly and brimming with soulful whimsy. Wide room tours reveal this playful chaos harmonizing into serene sanctuaries. Envision mismatched cushions tumbling across a cream sofa, sage stems climbing trellises behind, each print a story fragment in cinematic sunlight that highlights embroidered edges and faded elegance, cozy, inviting, and effortlessly chic. Dreamy Decor unlocks these secrets with thrift store fabrics and DIY layering, turning flat spaces into textured havens where florals breathe life into every glance. The air feels lighter, wrapped in nostalgic romance. Mix large-scale damask with tiny violets on curtains and rugs, letting sage ground the exuberance for balanced, dreamy allure that captivates on camera. Affordable hacks yielding high-impact warmth. These layers transform ordinary rooms into wide, immersive tours of timeless joy. Your personal floral sanctuary unfolding petal by petal. Sink into realms of cream lace curtains billowing like forgotten love letters, their delicate threads catching sage-scented breezes in a grandma sanctuary that feels eternally soft and sheltering, hyperrealistic weaves shimmering under wide window light, evoking 2026 Cottagecore's tender embrace. Quilted throws and faded florals drape over armchairs, each stitch a memory woven into budget-friendly bliss, transforming rooms into cinematic havens where textures invite touch and timeless calm. Dreamy Decor reveals how thrifted linens layer vignettes into dreamy depth. Picture sage velvet cushions nestled against cream wool blankets, the subtle friction warming the air like hearthside tales, sunlight tracing intricate fringes and soft folds in golden hues that make every corner pulse with nostalgic allure. These textiles ground floral chaos, offering affordable DIY washes for that perfectly worn patina, cozy, enveloping, and profoundly restorative for soul-weary spaces. Wide tours capture their plush symphony. Drape mismatched runners and shawls across vintage tables, letting sage edges soften cream expanses for balanced, whimsical warmth that captivates on screen. Easy hacks yielding high-luxe feels without the price tag. Feel the gentle weight, the lived-in luxury that turns ordinary nooks into immersive sanctuaries, petal soft and eternally inviting. Bask in a tender embrace of vintage lamps casting sage-tinted pools of light across cream walls, their pleated shades diffusing warmth like sunset memories in a grandma sanctuary. Hyperrealistic glass glows and brass patina alive in cinematic hush. Feel the flicker dance over floral vignettes, transforming 2026 cottagecore nooks into budget-friendly oases where shadows cradle heirlooms, inviting wide-room reverie that soothes like a lullaby. Dreamy Decor uncovers thrifted fixtures for effortless enchantment. Envision table lamps with fringed silk glowing beside sage armchairs, natural dusk blending with bulb softness to highlight lace edges, and wood grains in golden halos, cozy, intimate, and profoundly calming. These layers elevate to wiring hacks, turning ordinary evenings into textured dreams where light weaves stories across every surface, drawing eyes deeper into nostalgic bliss. Cluster candles and mercury glass amid cream linens, letting sage reflections amplify the glow for balanced, whimsical illumination that captivates on camera. Affordable accents yielding cinematic depth. Wide tours reveal how this warmth turns spaces into immersive havens, eternally inviting and soul-nourishing. Glide past shelves where family silver gleams softly against sage backdrops, cream doilies cradling porcelain teacups like secrets from grandmother's attic, hyperrealistic tarnish and etched patterns shimmering in dappled light, weaving 2026 cottagecore tales into every wide vignette. Feel the weight of history in these curated clusters, budget thrifted frames holding faded photos that anchor rooms in heartfelt sanctuary, inviting cinematic journeys through time. Dreamy Decor elevates simple groupings into soul-stirring displays. Envision open cabinets brimming with embroidered linens folded beside brass candlesticks. Sunlight tracing delicate threads and patina glows to craft intimate stories amid floral surrounds, cozy, evocative, and endlessly nostalgic. These tips transform heirlooms via affordable risers and labels, turning flat shelves into textured narratives that draw viewers into dreamy, lived-in warmth across expansive tours. Layer quilts over chairbacks with crystal vases nearby, letting sage tones unify the eclectic charm for balanced, whimsical allure that captivates on screen, easy arrangements yielding profound emotional depth. Wide room sweeps reveal how these displays turn spaces into immersive heirloom havens, eternally comforting and profoundly personal. Uncover hidden potential in flea market finds as sage spray paint revives chipped dressers, their creamy wax finishes gleaming like newly discovered treasures in a grandma sanctuary bathed in morning light, hyperrealistic drips and smooth sheens telling tales of effortless renewal. Feel the thrill of sandpaper smoothing edges. 2026 Cottagecore hacks turning $20 steals into vignette stars that anchor wide rooms in cozy authenticity. Dreamy Decor proves luxury lies in your hands. Budget magic unfolding. Watch cream fabric scraps become custom lampshades, glued over wire frames with sage ribbon ties, sunlight catching frayed hems to craft intimate glows amid floral layers, warm, inventive, and profoundly satisfying. These no-sew wonders elevate thrifted bases via hot glue and paint pens, weaving cinematic stories across expansive tours where every touch adds nostalgic depth without draining wallets. Distress frames with tea staining for instant heirloom patina, layering sage doilies underneath for whimsical shadows that play across walls, simple steps yielding high-impact charm. Wide room visions reveal transformed nooks pulsing with dye-white joy, inviting you to recreate this affordable sanctuary bliss at home. Enter a sage-embraced living room where cream slip-covered sofas invite endless afternoons. Floral throws cascading like wild meadow whispers in golden light. Hyper-realistic folds and fringe details breathing life into 2026 Grandma Cottagecore's warm core. Feel the plush sink under you. Vintage coffee tables grounding vignettes with thrifted lamps glowing softly. Crafting wide tours of budget-friendly bliss that pulse with heartfelt gatherings. Dreamy decor turns chaos into cinematic harmony here. Picture layered rugs and faded sage patterns under armchair clusters, sunlight tracing embroidered edges, and whatnots to weave intimate stories amid heirloom bookshelves, cozy, enveloping, and eternally nostalgic. Simple DIY wall florals and thrifted trays elevate the space, drawing eyes across expansive views where every texture sparks joy and serene connection. Crown the mantel with crystal decanters beside potted ivy, sage curtains framing windows for balanced whimsy that captivates on screen, affordable accents yielding profound warmth. Wide room sweeps reveal this transformed heart as your personal sanctuary, inviting laughter, stories, and timeless comfort forever. Slip beneath sage canopy beds where cream linens cradle like grandmother's lullabies, floral quilts folding in soft invitation under moonlit glow, hyper-realistic threads and downy fills evoking 2026 Cottagecore's deepest serenity. Feel the gentle rise of feather pillows against vintage headboards, wide vignettes unfolding thrifted nightstands with glowing lamps, crafting budget-friendly escapes that whisper peace into every breath. Dreamy decor builds this intimate refuge with effortless layers. Envision lace-draped windows framing starry skies, sunlight-kissed mornings revealing embroidered shams and woven baskets brimming with lavender, cozy, restorative, and timelessly romantic. DIY canopy rods from thrift poles elevate the space, drawing eyes across expansive tours where textures soothe the soul, turning restless nights into cinematic dreams of sanctuary bliss. Nestle heirloom mirrors above sage dressers with crystal perfume trays nearby, balancing whimsy and calm for profound nocturnal charm, affordable touches yielding eternal comfort. Wide room visions reveal your built haven pulsing with nostalgic warmth, inviting endless, soul-nourishing slumber. Step into a sage-hued kitchen nook where cream cabinets brim with antique china, open shelves cascading herbs and teapots like grandmother's pantry secrets, hyper-realistic glazes and woven baskets glowing in morning light, weaving 2026 Cottagecore's heartfelt warmth. Feel the worn wooden counters under hands, Vintage stools inviting slow mornings amid floral mugs. Crafting wide vignettes of budget-friendly joy that nourish body and soul. Dreamy decor stirs this charming heart with simple layers. Picture linen towels and faded sage draped over oven handles, sunlight tracing embroidered monograms and spice jar labels to evoke intimate baking tales, cozy, aromatic, and timelessly inviting. DIY chalkboard menus and thrifted trays elevate the space, drawing eyes across expansive tours where textures blend utility with whimsical nostalgia, turning meals into cinematic rituals. Cluster jam jars with crystal spoons beside potted rosemary, sage backsplash unifying the rustic charm for balanced, mouth-watering allure, affordable accents yielding profound daily delight. Wide room sweeps reveal this nook as your sanctuary's tasty soul, inviting endless, comforting gatherings forever. As sunlight fades across your sage cream grandma sanctuary, every floral layer, thrifted heirloom, and glowing vignette lingers like a cherished embrace, hyper-realistic textures weaving 2026 cottagecore into timeless havens that feel profoundly lived in and soulfully yours. From living room hearts to kitchen nooks, Dreamy Decor's budget DIY magic has transformed ordinary spaces into cinematic retreats brimming with nostalgic warmth. You've unlocked the secrets, now craft your own. Reflect on the gentle hush of cream linens against sage walls, the stories etched in every distressed wood and mismatched print, inviting endless comfort and wide-room reverie that counters life's rush. These easy ideas prove luxury blooms from thrift and creativity, crafting personal sanctuaries that evolve with you, cozy, whimsical, eternally dreamy. Like this video if it sparked your vision, and subscribe for more dreamy decor transformations. Step forward into your legacy of layered bliss, where sage whispers welcome home forever, affordable, heartfelt, and ready for your touch. Comment below. Which room will you make over first? Share your sage dreams, hit like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for weekly cozy inspirations. Thank you for dreaming with us at Dreamy Decor.